Hey guys, it's Kim and I'm back with hopefully a short video tonight to show you a stamp or a card using the Stamp of the Month card. Stamp of the Month stamp. Guess I can't talk. My brain's going faster than my mouth. It is called Floral Happiness, the March Stamp of the Month. It is item number S1303. And you can get this stamp through the Close to My Heart website. If you want to go to mine, it is stampandsquirrel.ctmh.com. If you spend $50 worth of, buy $50 worth of product, you can get the stamp set for $5. Otherwise, you can buy it just outright for $17.95, and you can buy that through March 31st. If you do go to my website, be sure to hit the Join tab on the very first page to join the Mystery Hostess giveaway, and you could be the winner of some free stuff. So that runs through the 30th at midnight, and I'll do the drawing next Sunday to see who wins that. Okay, so this stamp, or this card, is my upline. Her name is Debbie, for those of you who have not seen my videos before, and this was a card that we did at her class a couple weeks ago, and I've been meaning to get the video done. She said I could do a video on it, and I just have not had time to get it done, so I'm going to try to do it here tonight. So the parts and pieces that we're going to use for this is a piece of white cardstock that is, it's not right, let me see here, I think that's, yeah, okay, it is just a quarter size smaller than the base, so it's 5 1/4 by 4. And then we have, I believe, 12 little blocks that are cut at 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. And I just kind of picked the colors that I wanted. This is the Forever paper pack, but this would look great with any of the papers. So it's kind of a quilt pattern. And then the other little parts that we're going to use are called faux brads that Debbie does. I did a video on those a couple months ago. Well, gosh, more than that, probably back in November. If you want to go back and watch that, but they're real quick and easy to make. Well, not quick, you probably gotta plan overnight because they have to dry. But you just take a hole punch and punch out whatever color that you're wanting to have a brad for, and then put a little dab of liquid glass on them and let them dry overnight. And put them on some wax paper so they don't stick to your desk or your paper, whatever that you're working on. Okay, so let's get started. I have not done this card yet. I just watched it at Debbie's class, so I'm going to try to do it from memory. I haven't, usually I do a practice card first. Anyway, you just fill your card with adhesive, or not your card, but your white piece with adhesive, just all over, just run it all over. Okay. Good and sticky. And then you're going to first lay your pattern out so you know how you want it to look. And then you're just going to start laying these down. And yeah, you'll have a little bit of sticky coming through, but you can either rub that off or just, it won't really stick to anything because it's going to be further down than the blocks are. Just randomly put those down. See, I messed up already. Should have practiced first. I guess you get them a little closer to the edge than I did. Okay. Otherwise, they didn't quite fit. But once you get started, it looked like it went pretty good, and it lined up pretty easy, so just put those all down, and I won't torture you with the watching me put these down. Just show you one row here, and then I'll go off and put them on, and then I'll come back and show you how to finish it up. Guys, I'm back. I laid my pattern out and stuck all my squares down where I wanted them, and now I'm just putting the little faux brads between each little square at the corners where they meet. Kind of takes your eye away from if they're not perfect. I'm just using liquid glass and putting a little dab on each corner. And if you have tweezers, this would be a good time probably to use them. I, of course, don't know where mine are. Tell you, moving from one room and then back again, everything is just discombobulated. So, but tweezers would probably help you get those in the right places a little better. And I'm not putting any right here because I'm going to be putting a little sentiment there from the stamp set that says happiness is ... and on the inside you can pick what you want to put. A little messy, this is. But her finished card was super cute, so it's worth it. Alright, so you get the idea. I'm not going to torture you with making you watch me put all those on. I'll finish it up off camera. And then I stamped Happiness Is in Holiday Red on some white. And then I just layered it on black and red. And I'm going to just put that down on the front of this. Oh, sticky. And when you put your glue or your tape, whatever, I use tape, the ATG gun tape, all over the front of this. At class, Debbie said it didn't really matter, but I didn't like all those. I could see it, so I just took my finger and just, rolled it. It rolls off, so that's what I did. But you don't have to do that. And you can put this down with dimensionals if you want to. Pop it up a little bit if you wanted to. So I'm going to finish up these last little faux brads and then I'll come back in just a minute. Okay, so there is the front of the card finished up for you with all the little faux brads everywhere. And then on the inside there's a piece of white cardstock cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and then I stamped Having You as a Friend. There's a bunch of different sentiments on this stamp. I don't remember if I went over it. Happiness is walking hand in hand, having you as a friend, being with you, found at home, found on the journey. And then there's these roses. I'll show you real quick how to use those if you didn't see my last video that showed you how to use these roses. And they're really easy. We'll stamp one of those on the inside. So you take whatever color you want to use. I'm going to use the Holiday Red. And you can either, we'll do it, you can stamp this first if you want. So ink that up really good with your color. And at the end of the video, I'll show you a couple other examples that Debbie had at class. And then you're going to take your one that's just solid and you're going to ink it up really good. Make sure it's covered really, really good. Okay. And then you're going to, and I'm sorry about my lighting. Hopefully someday, if that's my goal, is to have some good lights in here or wherever I end up. So you're going to stamp that once, and that's called second generation stamping, and stamp in Close to My Heart. And then I'm going to stamp it a second time right on top of that other, and you'll get kind of a more of a dimensional looking rose out of that stamp. So that's how that looks. Hope you guys like that. And if you want to order that stamp set, you can do so until March 31st. Thanks for watching and have a great night. Bye-bye. And I will also have a giveaway of one of these next month. So if you don't get it, I'll give one away, okay? Because I have some extras. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.